Okay, welcome back. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to wherever you're at in the world. I'm Marcus. This is direct from Palestine, and after a 3-month break, we are finally back. And it has been a long time coming for this one in particular. I launched the live a little bit ago and shared a little bit about what has been going on with this project, so I will reiterate all that here in a second. I'm just going to send invites out to all the different groups I'm in, so that way everyone can join. Originally, we were going to have a translator for this interview. Unfortunately, that's not going to happen today. But thankfully, I'm confident in Manar's skills with English to be able to handle what we're going to be doing today. We'll share what happened to our translator who was supposed to be on yesterday's show, but obviously the internet didn't work for us either way. Our translator is from the West Bank. They live outside of the Nablus area. On their way home, so that way they can come and do the interview with us, they were stopped by the IOF. And then they searched their vehicle, their phone, and everything like that. And after that experience, obviously, the person who was going to translate for us is no longer comfortable with working on the project. Understandable. But it's just given you a reality of what it's like to be a Palestinian in occupied Palestine. The guest today, I will introduce her when she comes on, is a phenomenal woman. And most of the people I've interviewed on this show and most of the people I work with online as activists are women. So it goes to show that women are the force when it comes to this type of work. Still waiting on Manar to join this interview. We'll see if she's having connection issues again. Hopefully not, but we shall see. Thank you to anyone who has joined. Always I hope to reach many Westerners with this work, but again, I decided to wrap up Direct from Palestine at 10 episodes, but always happy to continue interviewing people through, I have friends everywhere when that time happens. All right, and our guest is here. I'm so excited. Stupid meta. There we go. See if that works. Oh, thanks, Cindy. I'm doing okay, thank you. How are you? Been a minute. Hey, Manar. Welcome on. Um, it's okay if you can't have your camera on. I understand because obviously connection issues. Looks like we're already beginning with some. No, Cindy, I'm not Palestinian. I'm Puerto Rican. Nice. I'm glad to hear you're well. And looks like we did lose connection with Manar right now, so we'll wait a moment and we'll give an opportunity to see if we can get that connection. Again, if we can't make the interview happen today, we are going to reschedule because I want the world to hear Manar's story. It's a very unique one, but of course, the struggle in Palestine is one shared amongst all of them. And I mean, obviously, what's happening in the West Bank is it differs from what's happening in Gaza. What's going on in Gaza is a lot more extreme, but they're still the same people sharing the same struggle. Yeah, free Puerto Rico. Try to invite her one more time. Yes, thank you, Cindy. Absolutely. I mean, that's the whole reason why, while we're waiting, folks, the whole reason why I began Direct from Palestine was to humanize Palestinians for Westerners. Um, I began this project back in June because I was tired of just sitting around just reposting. Before that, I never showed my face on the internet. All I did for Instagram was show photography, just pictures through my lens. And yeah, I made a connection with a Palestinian online from the West Bank, Alice Casilla, who was the first episode and first person I interviewed. For those who have followed the project from the beginning, Alice Casilla is my friend who lives in Al Maqru, right outside of Bethlehem. Her land is constantly encroached by illegal settlers out there. Recently, she won a lawsuit against the Hinamata Group, which is a daughter company of the Jewish National Fund out there. And she took them to court, represented herself, and won. But as of just recently, the other day, there were still settlers trying to encroach her land and saying that they had purchased it, which is nonsense because Shias have owned it for generations. But it's just typical Zionist behavior to land grab. So waiting on Manar here, folks. I'm gonna give her another moment because, um, the connection in Palestine is not always reliable. Thankfully, she does live in a safer area of Deir al-Balah, but like what's safe in Gaza. But yeah, we'll see what happens. I appreciate everyone continuing the support for this project. Um, Out of the times that I have done this, there have been times where this has happened. It's understandable, none taken. It's all about patience in doing this work. Thank you. I'll give it until 9:17, which is 12:17 East Coast time. But yeah, well, I mean, I'm not going to post this afterwards. I'll still speak to those who are on the live. We will reschedule this if we have to today. It won't be today probably because I'm a full-time parent. I have to watch my kid, and my priority is always, or yeah, he's my priority. And yeah, this project though is, yeah, it's my baby too. So I hope we get the opportunity to speak to her today, but we will reschedule. Yeah, a little bit less than a minute left before I end the live here. Yes, indeed, in our millions and our billions, we are all Palestinians. Absolutely. Oh, oh, she's here. All right, let's see if it works. That's funny. I was saying I wasn't putting a post, and here we go. Hey, is everything okay?
I'm here.
Yeah. Hey,
Alhamdulillah.
yeah, it looks like the connection is a lot better now. So let's see how long this lasts. And sister, don't worry. Like I said before, like it's okay. If the
Perfect
connection
internet.
doesn't work today, we're okay.
No, that's fine. Internet now.
Okay.
So
We'll
I
see.
but stressed a little.
Let me.
That's internet in any time that cutting and be ready to this.
It's okay. I mean, I'm just, it's a pleasure to have you on here. It's been a long time coming. So I'm going to start from the beginning because it's truly a pleasure. After 3 months, I'm Marcus. This is direct from Palestine. We have the honor today to hear from Manar, daughter of Palestine. She is also the husband to her, or she is the wife to her husband, Isam, mother of two beautiful daughters, former lab tech at UNRWA, that is now a grand seamstress, graphic designer, fashion designer. And it's awesome to have you finally join us today, Manar.
Thank you. Assalamu alaikum. Welcome, everyone. Thank you, our friends Marcos, for your appreciation and interest in our story and our cause. You carry humanity in your kind and pure heart. I thank everyone listening now who cares about Gaza, Palestine, and its people. I hold you all in my heart and send you much love, appreciation, and respect. Your support and standing by us means so much to us. Your presence gives us so much hope and strength. So I hope continue to unite, support humanity, spread goodness, and make this world is a better place. Yeah,
Inshallah, I'm really hoping that
that's
this will
my
impact the
sound.
world.
My voice. It is clear.
Yeah, I can hear you just great. I hope the audience can as well.
Okay, Alhamdulillah.
Yeah. So, Manar,
Yeah,
before all this began, what was your favorite activity or hobby prior to this?
yeah. That's honestly, I didn't have time to pursue my hobbies or even think about them because I devoted even think about them because I all my energy to serving this I love and excelling in my work because before the war my life revolved around studying, working, and taking care of my family under the pressure of siege and widespread employment with countless graduates without jobs. It was necessary to stand out to secure a job or even in an annual work contract. So I studied and worked tirelessly to become a distinguished laboratory doctor, and in addition to become a devoted daughter, wife, mother, and sister, and caring friend. But amidst all this, I never forgot to enjoy life. I would go to parks and the beach, to restaurants with my family or friends, watch drama, and read books. That's a favorite for me, and enjoyed sitting alone. That's the secret. I enjoyed sitting alone and contemplating the magnificence and precision of Allah creation. I would contemplate something around me each time that Allah had created, such as a tree, an insect, a fruit, a bird, a butterfly, an animal, stars, the sky, the moon, the sea. Contemplation nourishes uh, my heart, soul, and mind. It is an act of worship that draws me closer to Allah and makes me feel the cat.
It's okay.
The cat say, "I'm here."
Yeah. It's like, hey, I want to be a part of this too. That's beautiful.
That
And I know you're a busy
I
person. Oh, go ahead.
so contemplation nourishes my heart, soul, and mind. It is an act of worship that draws me closer to Allah and makes me feel the greatness of our Creator. This is a habit I have always practiced. Yeah, that's my favorite.
Yeah. And yeah, I understand you were busy at the time, but were you involved in any like social
Yeah,
clubs or anything like that too?
no,
No, that's
again,
okay.
I don't. Again, my brother.
Oh,
Hello,
oh,
hello.
oh, can you hear me? Sorry if you couldn't hear me. Well, I was saying, were you involved in any social clubs or anything as well? As I understand you were busy, but maybe because you were so dedicated to your work, you were involved in some clubs that were having to do with, being a lab tech.
Like clubs and groups, social groups.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yes. No, I never practiced, participated in any social clubs because I was always busy with two jobs as laboratory doctor and as a person responsible for my home, family, and social relationship. So I didn't have the luxury of joining a social club. But in the future, I hope, inshallah.
Yes, but very soon, I hope. I have a question in the chat real quick. What is her job? Right now, Manar used to be a lab tech at UNRWA, and she's a fashion designer. And if no one has followed her yet, definitely check out her page. Her work is beautiful. The Axis of Resilience today in the UK is doing like a showcasing of her work, and it's magnificent. I've never seen something so beautiful come to life. I just seen the concepts, the designs that Manar has shared, and to see them come to life is it's phenomenal. So if it's on my story as well, so if you haven't checked it out today, definitely check it out. Let me get back to this though. So Manar, please share especially more about your time working in a lab, if you would like to.
Okay. I I cherish my time working in my medical laboratories. I love this very much. My time there was short, but only 2 years. But it was one of the happiest and most precious period of my life. During that time, I experienced moments where I felt I was fulfilling my profession to the fullest and serving people despite being pregnant with my daughter who while working the constant fatigue I suffered, the difficulty of long way for a pregnant woman, and my chronic dry eyes. I didn't stop working or let my mental health hold me back. I insisted on remaining strong and, most importantly, kind to everyone and dedicated to my profession. We were a wonderful team, overflowing with love and cooperation. I was filled with enthusiasm and passion, as if I were reaping the reward of years of hard work, pre- perse- perseverance, and excellence. I always aspired to achieve my goals, to please Allah first and foremost, to make my parents proud, and to strive to be successful and useful person. As
Say I'm guarantee that your
as
parents are very proud.
what?
I'll say I guarantee your parents are really proud. But continue.
Yeah, yeah. Uh, that as our creator recommended us, that experience will remain etched in my heart as one of the most beautiful and genuine chapter of my life.
Yeah. I can imagine because it must have seemed so fulfilling to be doing what was making you feel so happy, and to have that stripped away. It's
Yeah,
messed up.
yeah,
But
yeah.
speaking of being more of yourself, Manar, like tell me more about yourself and your family and your family's history to the region of where you're from in Gaza.
Yeah. My family wrote the wrote trace back to the Nakba, to the Naqab in Arabic,
Mm-hmm.
but it become called Nagab now. because the land that was seized and occupied as part of what is now known as Israel during the Nakf 1948, and it was then that my family forced displacement to Gaza began.
Mm.
Despite the patterns of displacement, my grandfather never gave up. He worked hard and struggled to support us and his family, building a dignified life from the zero. After the occupation confiscated his property and the memory of his land, mm, with his own hard work and effort, he bought a large plot and that's land in the Gaza Strip and left the refugee camp. He built us large house with a beautiful garden. My grandfather never made us feel like we were displaced or refugees. My grandfather
Sure.
is the model for me.
Yeah.
But as for me, I was born in Gaza Strip, and grew up in a agricultural area in a warm and comfortable house surrounded by a lovely garden. There, I had a happy childhood among a large, loving family, and that's memories. Just now all things just memory.
Yeah.
So, um,
Memories for now, but you'll get to make new
yeah,
ones in the future, inshallah, because how you're living right now will not be, this way forever. And you were born in the Gaza Strip, but where are you currently right now in Gaza?
okay.
Or where are you
We
currently
have
staying in
been,
Gaza?
yeah, I understand. We have we have been displaced 5 times in the past 2 years, seeking stability in different area. But we found that staying in the Deir al-Balah camps is the best option. The Deir al-Balah camp is far from the border, separating it from the occupied territories, which reduce the probability of surprise ground offensive by the Israel army. There is no safe place in Gaza. Every spot is vulnerable to bombing at any moment, and we live every moment expecting death. So my family found a suitable apartment after much hardship. But even after the ceasefire, we still live in misery and deprivation with winter.
Yeah.
With winter, the people of Gaza, what?
Oh, this I said, yeah, I was responding to what you said.
Okay, with winter, one second, because
You're okay.
okay, yeah, okay, but one second. Oh, okay, we'll continue.
Yeah, you're
With
okay.
winter, the because I see insect.
You're okay.
With the winter, the people of Gaza are still living amidst the rubble. Many families have lost their belongings to flooding. That's make me very sad. The children are shivering from the intense cold. My heart breaks for our Enoch children. I am ashamed when I sleep with my children and our blankets are dry. Even though the room is freezing cold because it is only covered with corrugated iron sheets. There are holes in the roof, and water seeps in and soaks the floor. So we put a bucket under the holes.
Hmm.
The sound, yeah, the sound of the rain above us is very loud and frightening, and we don't have heater or anything to heat us. Our winter is exhausting and terrifying for us. But
Yeah.
we were or outside the Gaza, most people experience out Gaza a house with central heat, a roof, and walls that and insulate against heat and sound of rain. There
Well, I certainly hope that soon that everyone will get the opportunity to just have something simple as heat that people here in the United States take for granted. Manar, if you can hear me, it looks like we might be having connection issues with you. Give it a second. Yeah, it's winter time now in Gaza, and again, it's like people out here in the United States or any other first world country doesn't understand it's something as simple as heat you can take for granted. Still having connection issues with Manar. Manar, if you can hear me, I can't hear you, so let's give it a moment here. It's like he keeps trying. If
yeah, before
oh, I heard you for a second. If oh, we lost her. Okay, we'll give her a moment. If she's not able to connect again, I'll post this as part one, and we will do part two because we are about halfway through our interview right now. And yeah, and we were originally supposed to have a translator for this interview, and the fact that Benar is answering these questions like this is absolutely fantastic. It's like I said, it's been a long time coming. We I always usually for Direct from Palestine send out 9 foundational questions, and then normally we just go off track, and then I revert back to the questions I have to. But because we don't have a translator, we're sticking with them, and it's wonderful. It's been wonderful. Let's see if she's able to join. I'll give her 2 minutes. If she's not able to join, I'll post this as Direct from Palestine, episode 8, part 1. And then we will do part 2 to finish the interview, whether it be today or another day. But I just want to make sure everyone hears the rest of Manar's story. Again, if no one has seen the story on my page yet, they are displaying Manar's work today in the UK. A group called the Axis of Resilience has made her work come to life, and it looks absolutely phenomenal. Just want to give them a big shout out because that was a huge surprise for me today, and I need to do a better job about reading up on what's going on in these groups I'm in because there's amazing people around the world that are doing wonderful things for Palestine, and everybody should be wanting to do this. I will be doing a tabling event tomorrow here in Portland, Oregon. All right, Manar's back. Okay. And this tabling event will be raising money for people in Gaza. Hey, you okay?
I'm okay, but I don't know why it is cutting.
It's the internet. It's okay, Manar. Um, the where we lost you, I'm trying to remember, is when you were talking about the water coming through the roofs and you were putting buckets underneath to prevent all the water from getting everywhere.
To understand or
That's
not
okay.
hear
That's okay.
things you say.
We can go to the next question. Let's say you before you switched your career path to be a fashion designer, did you ever practice like seamstressing or anything like that as a hobby?
Yeah, before the war, I never imagined I would become a fashion designer. My mother and aunt were skilled seamstresses in the area, and I used to help them with the designs. I even designed my own clothes, and my mother would sew them for me. It is a hobby dear to my heart, and my family member would ask me to help them choose clothes for special occasions. With but with the genocide we experienced in Gaza and our inability to buy new clothes, I started to use my talent and recycle. Okay.
You're okay. Cute kitty.
مش راضي يروح.
I have to comment.
The cat.
I could tell runs in your family. Your work is really beautiful, truly.
Okay. Buy new clothes in Gaza and our inability to buy new clothes. So I started to use my talent and recycle old clothes. The clothes we pulled from under the rubble were torn and beyond repair, but the fabrics were beautiful. So I would cut and recycle them to design comfortable and beautiful clothes for my children. This brought great joy to my children at a time when misery filled every face. This strengthened my passion for this field, and day by day I realized how important fashion design is to society and how much we need it. Yeah,
Yeah, and
that's my answer.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's beautiful, and it's beautiful work that you've been doing. I'm sure, like you said, it's made your children happy to be wearing things that are new and look brand new and just renewing the old stuff. And speaking of you
Mhm.
having children, you could tell us about your daily routine.
My children what?
I'll say, since you have children, would you like to share your daily routine as of lately?
My routine, yeah.
Mm. Yep.
Okay.
Hmm.
Uh,
That's okay.
1 second. Okay.
No problem.
My day, like every mother in Gaza, is very difficult, very difficult. So I woke up around 6 a.m. every morning and began by caring for my children and preparing their food. For the past 2 years, we have struggled to find water for washing and food, drinks, and cleaning supplies. Isam and I spent our days searching for this. Oh, Alhamdulillah. Searching for these basic necessities, and often we cannot find them. After this search, we returned to washing clothes and dishes by hand, despite the nerve pain that and exhausted my hand after 2 years of carrying heavy buckets, kneading bread, cooking, and struggling to keep our cramped space clean while the children play in the sand. After lunch, I teach Habiba the Quran, Arabic, and English, and help her learn basic habits. I also mean our recycle our own clothes. But at sunset, I relight the fire for dinner and make sure my children are asleep, clean, safe, and happy. And I often read them a bedtime story. Only then does my time and happy and happy. I often read them a bit. My my voice is clear. I
Yeah,
feel that
you sound
cutting.
great. Hmm.
Okay, okay. Only then does my time as Manar began, surrounded by fear, hunger, and sadness. I tried to calm myself with the Quran, drawing, and talking with my husband and friends before finally falling asleep after midnight. It is not the work itself that exhausts me, but the constant hunger, malnutrition, lack of sleep, and the weight of fear and sadness that has exhausted my body and burdens my soul. To be completely honest with you, my friend, for the past 2 weeks, water has been available in the area, and food, clothes, and cleaning supplies are available in the market at reasonable, reasonable price.
Hmm.
Responsible.
Unreasonable.
Reasonable, yeah, prices. Alhamdulillah, thank to God. However, gas, gasoline, and electricity are still completely cut off, and what enter is in a small quantities that are only enough for a quarter
Mm.
of the population of Gaza. I still light a fire every day to cook food for my children, despite the winter, the rain, the bitter cold, and imbalance of the wood, which makes the lighting a fire very difficult and tiring task. That's my routine.
Yeah, it's it
Yeah,
sounds like it.
that's every now, every day. That's my routine. That's make me very fatigued.
Yeah,
Alhamdulillah.
I can't imagine because this is it's survival at this point for you. It's your you have to do this in order to survive. So if speaking
Yeah,
of what
that's
you're
routine all the time.
yeah, yeah, like constant
Yeah.
24/7. And then, what are your thoughts of especially of the lack of support from Westerners and even the Arab nations?
What? I don't hear.
Oh, I said, what are your thoughts of the lack of support from Westerners?
Because Habiba talked to me, I don't hear.
Oh,
Please
it's okay.
again.
It's okay. No, it's okay. I was saying, what are your thoughts of the lack of support from Westerners?
Yeah. First, my heart for
Take your time with her.
go
It's
to Baba.
okay.
روحي لبابا. روحي عند بابا ماما. هي بابا عند عمو مازن روحي. يلا. اوكي. اقعدي هان اقعدي. يلا اقعدي حبيبتي. Okay. First, next at the portrayal of our Muslim and Arab brother, especially since Jerusalem is dear to every Muslim. scared and holds a great place in Islam. We were raised in Islam to believe that Muslims, in their love and solidarity, are like one body. If one part suffers, the whole body suffers with it. Sleepiness and fever. The Holy Quran and the Sunnah of our Prophet Muhammad, peace and blessing be upon him, instilled this principle in us. Yet, but Muslims had deviated from true Islam, choosing this fleeting world and forgetting inevitable death and the hereafter. They have been swept away in heedlessness by worldly desires, lost and adrift, unable to distinguish between right and wrong. I pity them. Yes, honestly, I pity them and their loss. Never steals. I don't say. Never steals. I am proud to be an Arab Muslim because Arabic is the language of the Holy Quran. But I am ashamed of the Arabs of our time. Yeah. But as for the West, it has always spoken of human rights and justice. Frankly, I am deeply shocked that this horrific genocide has continued for 2 years, during which an entire city has been destroyed, despite the tremendous advancement in the media and the documentation of our suffering in sound and image, which the whole world is watching, just watching. The law is applied only to serve their interests and counsel their atrocities. Well, please, 1 second.
Take your time.
Hello, I am
Yeah.
so sorry to this.
We hear you loud and clear.
Okay,
Hmm.
but to take my daughter, go to grandfather or father.
And then we looks like we do have questions in the chat, but we can get to that afterwards. And we're so kind enough to have someone translating in Arabic in the chat too. Yeah, I know, Asma. I appreciate you helping. When Manar's ready, um, we'll go back to these last lines of questions, and if we have time, we could certainly ask any questions to her as well. But priority number one, she's a parent, and that's what she's doing right now, so bear with us for a moment. We have about 3 more foundational questions left, and we'll see if
Okay,
I have a
I'm
moment.
here.
You're okay. Hey, welcome back.
Yeah, I am just taking her to her father.
It's okay. Yeah, I understand.
Okay, I
Yeah,
continue.
yeah. Please continue where you
About
left off.
the word and the law, the law is applied only to serve their interests, and everyone who remains silent about what we are going through unbelief or believes that their silence will preserve their life and stability. I pity them. Frankly, I think they are fools and selfish, truly,
Yes.
and they need to reconsider their humanity and their reason. I don't hate anyone, but I feel deep sadness for this world. Darkness has surrounded humanity on all sides. The
Yeah.
light, yeah, that's hid the light and leaving it in a deep slumber. But I am confident that my friends among the free people of the world, and you are certainly one of them,
Thank
Masroor,
you.
will bring the light back to the world and unite for God, right, will triumph over darkness,
We
inshallah.
will. Inshallah,
Inshallah,
we
and
will win.
yeah, we will continue to strive for justice, inshallah.
It's
But what?
go ahead. No, go ahead. I interrupted you.
No, no, I listen.
Well, I was gonna just comment on what you said because, like, they are fools. Like anyone who does believe their silence will keep them safe is a fool. Um, I was the type to just really sit back and just let things happen up until just June of this year, and I can't anymore. And even out here, I mean, you saw me get arrested by the Department of Homeland Security here in the United States for just protesting. These are the times that we're living in the United States, and if uh, we allow this to happen here, and we allow what's happening to you in the world, what's to stop that from happening to us or anyone else again in the world? But I'm getting off topic. Let's go back to you. Although I understand that survival is the top priority for you, and we only have a month left, what do you plan on doing for the rest of 2025? Like, what are your goals? Oh, hope we didn't lose her. You might have. I'll give her a moment here. Manar, can you hear me? Let's see. Yeah, we have three questions left, and we're coming up on the hour here. Which, we originally scheduled um, this interview to be from 9 until 10 a.m. my time. But we shall see. It looks, I see her on the screen, but I don't hear her, so I don't know if maybe she might have got disconnected. Let me see, she's still in the room. Yeah, she's still there. Which, if not, again, I will post this part as part one, and we'll do a part two if we have to finish to wrap up these last three questions. The last three questions, I'll just go over them here. We're going to be what were her remaining goals for 2025, where she sees herself in the next 10 years, and then whether or not she will settle in Gaza still, or if she plans on doing anything um, into the future. Mm, but right now, I I hope I'm not the only one who can't hear her. Maybe it's just me talking over her. I hope that's not the case. If I am, please tell me in the chat. But I just see her screen and no sound at all. I'll give it one more minute. Yeah, I don't hear her either. So is it no sound for me too? Let's see. If it's no sound for both Manar and I, then I will definitely stop the live and do part two. But no one will hear it, so let's see. Okay, just her. Okay. It's 9:57 a.m. I'm gonna call this the end of part one of Manar's interview. Um, Again, thank you everybody who did hop on the live and for oh
Hello.
hey oh hello there. Hey, welcome back. Is everything okay?
I'm so sorry, but the
Oh, sister,
internet
you're
is
okay.
very bad.
No, you sound I hear you
I
crystal
am.
clear now.
I continue to speak. I don't know the internet is cut,
It's
and
okay.
speaking to myself.
It's okay. Um, the last question the last question I asked you is what are your
I'm so
goals for the
sorry,
no,
my
you're
brother.
fine.
I don't. No, no. I'm sorry. I don't can continue.
Oh, you can't? No,
I
you have children, yeah. Do what you need to,
because
sister.
children and internet. I am
No,
out the home and the children now time sleep.
yes, yes. Well, th thank you for your time, Manar, for coming on here
But
and having a moment of
I don't.
vulnerability.
Okay, we I hope to continue one day,
Yeah,
inshallah,
yeah, we
inshallah.
can.
And I want to say about today's exhibition that makes me very happy. You don't imagine how I am happy. That's extremely, and Elena and her teams make big work to me. That's mean a lot and gives me hope and love. That's like return me to life after I feel the world like darkness and not uh, not meaning to me anything. But with work, Elena and her teams, wonderful teams, that's return my life. And like my heart is begun to beat.
They've truly
Alhamdulillah.
done wonderful things.
What?
They said they've done wonderful things. The people are helping you.
Yeah, yes. The free people and good people that make world good and better. Inshallah. I'm
Inshallah.
confident.
Yes.
Inshallah.
Me too. I say all the time, this time will pass and we will come out on top. And again, I appreciate you taking your time and for being so patient with me, especially over the last few months.
Mm.
It's an honor. And I do want to have you back on when you have better time. I will let you get back to your kids. Manar, thank you again for coming on, everybody. This was direct from
I
Palestine.
want to say and I want to say and talk by my to my brother and loses
Yeah.
her, his, but I don't have time. Sorry.
No, yeah, I would love to do another follow-up episode with you so you can yeah because
Inshallah. Yeah.
we do need to hear about that. The people need to hear about that story. It's yeah, I won't ruin it.
Inshallah.
But
Inshallah.
yeah, we'll talk again soon and we'll get something done here. Everyone, this was Direct from Palestine, episode 8 with Manar. Thank you again for coming
Mm.
today. Have a great rest of your day, and as always, free Palestine.
Free Palestine. Inshallah. Good night.
Good night.
Good night.